Ladies, gentlemen, everybody, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 2022 Publisher Podcast Awards of the Year.
So the winner is...
It's easy to say this as an organiser, but the standard this year has been absolutely phenomenal. We've had so many categories that we're really close to or in deadlock. We've all commented, and the judges have commented, the last 2 or 3 years, how far publishers have come in their podcasting journey. And it's a privilege that we get to celebrate that.
The first time we did it, it was much easier to decide who won. And every year it's got harder.
We've been doing a podcast for 5-6 years. We know how hard it is. And yet these people have been doing it. They've been pushing it through in their own companies. And yet they've been delivering something unimaginable. It's been phenomenal.
But then when you come here, and there's like 160, 170 people from publishing brands that we've all admired. You know, what, like the Telegraph One, or, you know, the companies that FT, Reach, whoever's on that list. It's just mind-bending. And they're all standing talking to each other. And that's because of us. When COVID hit, podcast listenings went down because people weren't commuting. But it bounced back really, really quickly. And I think people developed habits that they're still carrying on now. And I also think people figured out that they didn't have to have a big fancy studio in a city centre. They could actually do a lot of stuff remotely. You've got the Financial Times and the Telegraph sat on one table, and then the guy that won the Entertainment Award is literally a one-man band. That is amazing.
There is a low bar to entry for podcasting, but it takes a lot to develop a community, to actually have a commercial strategy beyond that.
In terms of what's a good podcast sound like, listen to the short lists. In terms of how do you make a good podcast, listen to those lessons episodes, which are basically just interviews with the people that have won. You know, I go in, my script is basically, okay guys, how did you do it? How do you do what you do?
Please join me in thanking Esther, Peter and Chris for the work they do for this industry. It is tremendous. Congratulations if you won tonight. If you didn't, get to that bar and drink, come back next year. Good night.